What is up, guys? I am James, and today I wanted to make a video on the whole idea of the legacy mode that they just announced on for RS3. They just started the poll yesterday, I believe, and what it is basically they're going to make it optional to pretty much be able to play pre-EOC again in the live game. Now, for me, this whole idea is kind of a double-edged sword. If you ever heard of that saying. But pretty much on each side of the situation, on one side, I'm absolutely loving old school right now, and I feel like this update will definitely be very detrimental to old school if it does pass. And at this point, it's definitely looking like it's going to pass. But for me, in the live game, I'm currently pretty much maxed, except for divination, of course, which divination sucks, and I don't know, maybe if they do this, it'll, oh shit, somebody died here. Oh, it's probably that fucking bot that was here earlier. I'm about to snag some of this ish real quick. Anyways, like I said, I think this will be, it'll be detriment. Obviously, it's gonna screw old school pretty bad, because those people who have better stats on the live game are obviously gonna go back, most likely. And one of those will probably end up being me. Granted, if they do this correctly. Now, if they don't do it correctly and they fuck up pretty bad with how they do this, then obviously I will continue to play old school. People are all like up in arms about it because they're like, oh, I spent, a year on my account on old school and now I have to go back to the old game and it feels like a waste of time. For me, I play video games for fun, and playing old school was just fun to me. I wasn't playing it because I wanted a cool account or I wanted to get my I wanted some, elite. That's really what it is. It's just, those elitists on old school, those guys that worked. I mean, obviously, nothing against them, but they worked really hard to get their account up, and then now they're just like, oh, well, I don't want to go back to the old game after I worked so hard on this. And I guess for me, I can't really have an opinion on that, because for me, I'm not really high level, obviously. I'm level 92, which is pretty mediocre stats. I'm looking forward to the update, obviously. I'm more curious to see how they go about doing this than anything, because I could care less if it works or not, because at the end of the day, we still got old school to play. But I'm just really, really curious to see how they're going to go about doing it, because to me, it sounds like something that is going to have a lot of trouble actually working, because there's never been a game in the history of gaming, as far as I know, that have been able to incorporate two different combat styles at the same time. So that's one, obviously, pretty revolutionary thing, which is pretty damn cool, I guess, for RuneScape to be the first to do that, and that is if they do it right, obviously. But I just really like the idea that they're actually starting to listen to the players a lot more. I think, honestly, they took the idea from old school, how they do the polling on old school, and obviously it seems to work pretty well, so I think they finally realized, this is what we need to do in order to keep our game going, and we need to start pulling everything, and that's why old school is as good as it is, and that's, honestly, it's going to make RS3 a lot better, and then if they just do this, it's just going to be the icing on the cake. So, I mean, really, that's all I got to say on the situation. I'm obviously for it, because I love the old combat style, and the whole EOC is part of the reason why I ended up quitting, and obviously started playing old school, because just the old combat style is much more fun to me, and it's just the feel of the gameplay. I'll log on to EOC and every now and again, it's just the interface is so confusing to me. I don't understand the interface. I'll be searching around, clicking shit. It took me 5 minutes to even find the poll, because I had no clue where to click to get the polling stuff to bring that up in order to vote and all that. But really, I could care less either way. If it passes, cool. I may go back and try it. It's really, ultimately, to me, whichever game is, I know it's kind of because I'm more of a community-based person, and whichever version is more popular is the one I'll end up playing. If old school still has its community and keeps its community up and has a lot of people playing, I'll probably stick with old school. But if RS3 starts to get some more, players back and all that, I'll probably end up going back to that. Which, it kind of sucks, because I'm maxed, obviously, in that, and it's just, there's nothing to do except for divination, and I've expressed how much I absolutely love divination. But, I don't know, maybe that'll give me the motivation I need to actually get that to 99, get my max, or my completion escape back, but I guess in due time we'll see. I guess really it's too early to start jumping to conclusions about it, because really they honestly, like, if you've read the not behind the scenes, the development blog or whatever they said, and they posted a video also about it, and really it seems like they don't really have an idea of what they're doing or how they're going to implement this, and it's going to take a lot from player feedback in order for them to actually find a way to make this work. But really, that's all I got to say on the matter. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Obviously, this is something pretty big up for discussion. So yeah, just let me know, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. And at the end of it, I guess I can do a little update on stats for a little bit, see what I'm doing right now. Obviously, I'm here killing green dragons. I'm gonna kill, I think, 300 of them, and that'll get me enough bones for 60 prayer. And then I'll sell the dragon hides for money just to do whatever. And then I think after that, I'm going to work on my magic and get that to 82 so I can be more efficient at barrows. But yep, that's pretty much it. And you guys are awesome. Stay awesome. And like I said, post your opinions on this shit in the comments, and I will catch you guys at a later date.